All right, guys, this beautiful cabin that we call the Big Bertha is only $79,000. Let me show you what you get for just $79,000 with this beautiful Amish built, handcrafted cabin. Again, this is built by the Amish and we ship it nationwide. This is an all wood cabin. So you have 4x6 timber stacked all the way up with that gray matter in between called chinking. That's what seals the cabin shut. So when you're running your heating in the winter, it holds the heat in, and when you're running your air conditioning in the summer, it holds your cold air in. So you can see, beautiful day in Indiana today. And I figured I'd just run the camera real quick and show you this beautiful cabin. This is just shy of 800 square feet. It's got a 26 gauge metal roof. As you can see, green shutters to match the green roof. It is a lofted 2-story cabin, so it does have 2 bedrooms up on the 2nd floor. Let me step back so you can see it in all its glory here before I go inside. And yeah. And let's go inside and show you what we got going on. Before we go in, look at that. You got the screened-in porch there. Beautiful handcrafted screen doors, again unique to the Amish. The way we transport these, by the way, as well, as you see these hinges up here, allows for the top of the porch to fold down and the bottom of the porch to fold up. The screen system here is panelized in 4 sections, so that will come out and the swing will go in the cabin. So again, the whole porch system can fold flat out of the way for transportation. Again, if you want different color shutters and roof, just let us know and we can do that as well. We can also do more modern cabins like you see over there with the El Chapo 2.0. You walk inside here, and again, the smell of that pine and cedar, because this one does have some cedar trim, just smacks you right in the face. It just smells amazing. I wish I had smell-o-vision in here so you guys could smell it as well. So there's your living room there. We do have 3 wood stoves there because we are getting into selling these wood stoves. Right now we have a promotion going on where anybody that purchases this Big Bertha 1.0 cabin does get this wood stove for free. What's kind of unique about it is it does have a cook stove on top, so you can do a little cooking there, and then your logs go in the bottom section, and this is for where your pipe's going to lead on out of the cabin. And again, you're also welcome to purchase one of our larger stoves. Again, these are cook stoves. This is the Big Daddy and the one I call the Buttercup. This has 3 cook stoves on it. It has an oven, a warming oven. That's where your wood goes there. And this one here, your logs go on the bottom, and then it's got a couple of cook stoves up here, and then you have a warming oven there as well. Again, lots of natural light coming in the Big Bertha. Look at those beautiful knotty pine floors. Again, this is a 1.5 stories, so it does have stairs that goes to the 2nd floor where we have 2 lofted bedrooms up on the 2nd floor. Again, this cabin is just shy of 800 square feet. There's your back door, and this is your front door. Okay, this is a live edge table here with 4 stools. This is already included in the price at $79,000. And again, let's say you want this cabin, and instead of buying it just like you see it here, which is what we call a finished shell, you want the refrigerator in there, you want the sink in there, you want the stove in here, then we sell that cabin at $110,000 fully turnkey. So it'll come fully loaded with electric, plumbing, heating, cooling, tubs, toilet sinks, name brand appliances, stove, refrigerator, microwave, and dishwasher. We do have a contract with both Lowe's and Home Depot. So all those things will be provided. You also get a water heater. You can either do a 40-gallon water heater or a tankless water heater. If you're putting this on a basement, this is where your access would be, down to the basement. Typically, we do put the 200 amp electrical panel on that wall. You'll notice there's 2 more doors here. This door is typically where they'll put your full bathroom. So you'll put your walk-in shower or tub, then you get your toilet and your sink, right? Maybe your your cabinet in there. And then back here, typically folks will do a pantry slash stackable washer and dryer in here. Okay, that's typically what people do. Another option that is very popular is people will say, hey, you know what, let's make these two rooms one big room, and then get rid of that back door. That way you'll just have a big old bathroom with your washer and dryer in one big room. So some people prefer that. Again, you see you get these beautiful Amish built kitchen cabinets, Naughty Pine. And let me turn around and show you the angle here so you can kind of see how vast this cabin is. You can be doing your dishes here once we put the sink in, and you're looking out on your front porch. And again, look how cool that looks, guys. Isn't that pretty? Again, built by the Amish. We ship it nationwide. This is the one we call the Big Bertha 1.0. Now we do have a Big Bertha 2.0 and a 3.0, but today I'll just quickly mention the 2.0. So as you noticed here, over here, there's stairs to go up to the second floor, but what if you don't want to do stairs? Well, that's where the 2.0 comes in. Instead of these two windows being here, there would be an access door, and then it would be another 10 foot longer so you can have a downstairs bedroom. Now, the Big Bertha 2.0 shell is on sale right now for $99,000. Remember, this one's $79,000. Or you can buy this one fully turnkey for $110,000, or you can buy the Big Bertha 2.0 fully turnkey for $130,000. Again, the convenience of the 2.0 is if you're older, you got a bad back, bad knees and all that, or you just don't want to tackle stairs, the 2.0 allows you to have a bedroom downstairs, and which means your front porch will be 10 foot longer as well. Okay, so that's what the 2.0 is. The 2.0 is actually outselling the 1.0 right now 4-to-1, because again, most of our customers are older. They're baby boomers, they're Gen Xers, bad knees, bad backs, and they do want the downstairs bedroom here so that the grandkids and guests can have the upstairs bedroom. Again, shout out baby boomers, shout out Gen Xers. I feel your pain. I'm a 6'6" Gen Xer, 1979 model myself, so I do have some knee problems, so I can relate to not wanting to have to go up the stairs every time I'd want to go to bed. I as well would prefer to have a bedroom downstairs. Okay, let's take you upstairs though and show you what the upstairs looks like. Okay, halfway up you can see there's a catwalk here that connects bedroom number 1 to bedroom number 2. Now you will notice bedroom number 2 is walled off and privatized, and bedroom number 1 is not. Now why would we do that? Well, we did that just to show you guys you have the option to either keep these both open, close one off and keep one open, or close them both off. Okay, so just let us know how you want us to do it, and we can do that the way you want to do it. We call it, it's like the Burger King phase. You get to have it your way. Just let us know how you want us to do it, and at no extra charge, we can accommodate that. Okay, so again, we can wall this off and make it privatized, or we can keep it open. One of the reasons a lot of people like keeping both these rooms open up here is because when you're running your heating and cooling, especially in the wintertime with your heat, if you have a couple of mini splits down there or a wood burning stove, hot air rises. And as long as you keep these two rooms open, that airflow will come up here and heat up these two rooms as well. But the second you wall these off, like this one over here, as you can see, you're gonna need to put some sort of window unit in there in the summertime to keep it cool, and in the wintertime to keep it warm, because you're walling yourself off away from all the heating and cooling coming from downstairs. So just keep that in mind when you design your cabin about the airflow, both for heating and cooling, because again, you want to make sure no matter where you are in your cabin, it's nice and cool and at the perfect temperature year round. Okay. Everybody asks, how do we transport these cabins with such a high ceiling? Because from the floor to the peak upstairs here is 17 feet tall. So the way we do that is, if you look closely here, I didn't have them cover up the hinges this time with the chinking, because we do plan on selling this cabin, but typically we would cover that up with that gray matter to hide the hinges. But because this one will be sold later, I told them don't worry about it, and that way I can show you guys in the video Those hinges allow us to fold this roof system perfectly flat. These rails will come out and go downstairs, and that allows us, and this wall will fold flat and out of the way. That way we're able to fold this whole thing almost like a Transformers. The top of this roof system will fold flat for transportation. That way we can make it underneath those low bridges when we ship these cabins all over the United States, okay? That's actually the same way the front porch works as well. That's also on hinges, so that, that can fold down. The pitch up here, by the way, is quite steep. I am 6'6", and I can stand straight up and down, and my head is nowhere near hitting the top of that. I would imagine the pitch on this is around an 8-12 pitch. So it is quite a steep pitch up here on the second floor. So what I love about that is it's very functional, very usable space. It's not like some of the park models where the second floor you got to kind of crawl around on your hands and your knees to get around because the roof system is so low. With this, you can have a bed up here, sit up and down in your bed and read your book. Like me, I'm 6'6", almost 6'7". I can walk around the middle part here without having to break my neck or bend my head over. So again, I love it when a space is usable and functional, and it's not just there for storage or whatever the case may be. Now, of course, you can use this for storage if you don't plan on making it up the stairs often, but in my opinion, this is very usable, very functional space. You can easily have 2 bedrooms up here in the lofted area. And again, if you went with the 2.0, have a bedroom downstairs as well. So again, just to rehash it one more time, if you buy this cabin just the way it is, it's $79,000, or you can buy it fully turnkey for $110,000 with electric plumbing, heating, cooling, tubs, toilets, and sinks. If you buy the bigger version of it, which is the Big Bertha 2.0, you'll have another 10 foot and a doorway there where those windows are at. So you have a downstairs bedroom, and then the 2 bedrooms upstairs stay the way they are. That model is $99,000 for the shell, or you can buy that fully turnkey with electric plumbing, heating, cooling, tubs, toilet, sinks, and all name brand appliances for $130,000. These cabins, we can ship them comfortably to most parts of the United States, not all, so make sure you call us. But this particular model, turnkey, again, at $110,000, we can ship this to most parts of the country all in at about $125,000 to $130,000, all in with shipping and setup. Beautiful, built by the Amish. We ship them nationwide. This is the one we call the Appalachian cabin, guys. Give us a call today if you're interested. Let's get you a beautiful cabin on your land. Got beautiful 20-foot high ceilings, and check this out. Scoot back a little bit. Look at them beautiful skylights. All that natural light coming in. Come on now, y'all. Isn't that pretty? Give us a call at 812-595-4033. That's 812-595-4033. Get you one of these beautiful cabins on your land. This one here is a 3-bed, 2-bath downstairs. And then you take them beautiful steps up to the second floor loft. And then you got a 4th bedroom up there, which you have the option to upgrade and put a bathroom up there. So this one you can get as big as a 4-bed, 3-bath. If you count the loft as the 4th bedroom and you upgrade to a bathroom in the loft. It already got 3-bed, 2-bath downstairs. Just a beautiful structure. Built by the Amish. We ship them nationwide. Okay, this is the one we call the Appalachian cabin. Okay. Beautiful. We got a full tour already uploaded on the channel, so feel free to go watch it. This is just a quick little teaser video. Just kind of doing a quick little walkthrough. Just giving you all a taste. You know what I'm saying? 3-bed, 2-bath. The kids' room. Got the closet, of course. This one's set up like a little makeshift office. Got your mini split. Another closet in here, of course. And then, of course, you got your master right over here. Massive Amish built king-size bed. Another mini split. There's your front porch. And beautiful. It does have its own bathroom ensuite, but before we go in there, let me show you the closet. It does have a closet in here. Good size closet, too, behind the door. So I've got the light on to show you that. So that's where the closet was at in the master. You got your his and hers. Got the copper sinks. Beautiful cabinetry. Again, Got the closet in here in the bathroom for the bathroom essentials. We can do a tub or walk-in shower over here. And I love how they contrasted the dark wood on top, and then they got the light knotty pine on the walls. I think that really makes it pop. Again, you get your commode. And remember too, guys, we can move things around if, got your baseboard heater. If you don't like this particular look or aesthetic, no big deal, just let us know. That's what's so cool with a modular cabin. Again, it's like Burger King. You get to have it your way. Just let us know how you want us to do it. And it's like Burger King, y'all. You get to have it your way. You know what I'm saying? Got a window over here. Again, window over here. Got your Mr. Cool mini split. Different mini split options, of course, you can choose from. And this kind of shows you it's a good size master because that's a king size bed. So it's a good size master. Very livable. Again, notice the contrast of the dark pine on top and then the lighter knotty pine. Really nice accent, right? To have those darker ceilings and the lighter walls. I think that gives it a very cozy cabin aesthetic. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Beautiful. Clean, baby, clean. Built by the Amish. We ship them nationwide, y'all. Give us a call at 812-595-4033 if you like what you see. Again, you got your laundry room over here. There's your electrical panel. You got enough space for your side-by-side washer and dryer. Hot and cold for your washer. There's your dryer vent. There's your back door. Put you a back porch on there. Or side porch behind this door. Got your water heater, of course. Bathroom over there. This is under the steps where you got a spot for, they got it set up for like a little doggy. And then again, back into this vast, beautiful, great room where it's all open concept, 20-foot high ceilings, skylights. This is beautiful, guys. The Appalachian cabin. Do me a favor, guys. Comment below. Let me know what y'all think of this one. Remember, we need the feedback so we can keep getting better at this. We need the feedback, okay? So we can keep getting better at this. Remember, all your appliances are included. Stainless steel or, you know, any kind of appliances really within the budget allotted for appliances, of course. You got your double fridge. You got your dishwasher, stove, microwave. There are some upgrades in this cabin because we wanted to go all out on this one. Customer ordering this particular one wanted custom cabinets, these D-log steps. So we got some upgrades here, guys. But nonetheless, I wouldn't change nothing about this. I would not change a thing. I think it is just beautiful. Look at that beam. Beautiful. Okay, what y'all think about this one? Comment below, let me know. Again, you go upstairs, and that's where your loft is at. I love this view walking up the steps. First of all, look at them beautiful steps. But look at the view going up the steps. Look how high it is. Look how high that is, y'all. Absolutely stunning. You got this beam right here. This is a support beam, of course, because this whole roof system, because it's a modular cabin, has to fold flat for transportation. Because remember, we ship these all over the United States, so we got to be able to fold this roof so that we can ship it. So that's what this beam is right here. It's a big old support beam, so we can support this big structure architecturally, engineering-wise, support the roof system once we put the roof peaks back together. Got a little kids play area here, little makeshift office area there. Look at the steps on the way down. Like I said, this one here is going to be going to a customer. They had it set up as a model, but it's going to be going to a customer. So I like to film them before they go bye-bye. So that's what I'm doing here today. Trying to get all the angles so y'all can get a good vibe for what this cabin's all about. Okay, look at the rails right here. Behind me, this is the door that leads into an unfinished loft. It will be finished if you pay for it and want it done that way. whenever you order yours. This particular customer is doing some upgrades, so they got the stand-up shower for the, because this is going to be the grandkids room. That way they don't have to go downstairs to use the bathroom. See, it's a long way down to use the bathroom, so they got the commode, sink, shower here down up in the loft, so that way kids don't have to go all the way downstairs. And you see, you got the skylight here, you got a skylight there, nice big windows here at the end. See how we got it all insulated already. Got a mini split here and a mini split there. And again, you can see the hinges down there, so the roof folds flat for transportation. Got the mini cabin here. It's pretty cool. So yeah, definitely this one is just about ready to ship. It's got some furniture here that I guess the customer is going to order. You got your electric already running with your light switches. Just turn that light on there so you see all the lights working. So yeah, that's what that looks like. Again, we can't finish the loft until it has been completely set up, because the whole roof system has to fold flat. So we got to take the shower, the toilet, and all that out of it before we ship it, so the roof can fold flat. Does it make sense? And then we'll put all that back in when we get to the customer's property. They're just testing it right now to make sure everything fits good. So when we get to the customer's property to put it all back together, everything's going to fit like a glove. So they will kind of pre-build everything here before it ships. That way they make sure everything fits. So when the guys are putting all the pieces back together, like a puzzle, everything fits together perfectly on your land. Okay, so again, this is the view from the top of the Appalachian, looking down into the living room area. I'm going to go down the stairs and show you once again. Let me step right here actually and get this angle, because this is a good angle right here. Look at this angle here, guys. You can kind of capture both the skylights. Just imagine this on your property, how beautiful that would be, you know? It's beautiful. See how peaceful it is out here, guys. Lovely. Again, give us a call, 812-595-4033. And please, 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 guys, I work really hard on these videos. I'm not a good editor, so I don't even edit them. But I do work really hard taking the time to come out here and film these things with the Amish. And they do take me a lot of time to do this. So please do me a favor. All I ask is hit the like, share, subscribe button to my content. And leave me a comment below and let me know what y'all think about this cabin. That's all I ask. Comment below, interact with the video. Let me know what y'all think. Tell me the good, the bad, and the ugly, what y'all think about this cabin. Because all that criticism, whether it's good or bad, and all that input helps us get better and helps us, you know, create something really special for our customers that everybody's going to love. That's how you grow. You know what I mean? It's getting some feedback. So please don't be shy with the feedback. Leave us some comments. Let us know what you think. And gosh, I love those steps. Look at that. They just took the whole log and cut it in half. Isn't that cool? Beautiful. Beautiful. So again, if you like what you see, leave us a comment. Let us know what you think. Tell your friends about us. Tell them AmishBuiltCabins.com. Get your cabin out on your land. And let's make it happen. Right now, we are running about 7 or 8 months out. We are very busy and blessed. And that's all thanks to you guys. Liking, sharing, and commenting on my videos and the algorithm and all that stuff. So thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. I love you. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and follow. Much love and blessings to you and yours. Thanks for watching my content. Y'all take care. Come back and see me now. How y'all doing today? You know who it is, Cabin Cowboy, your Gen X cowboy coming at you from AmishBuiltCabins.com. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to walk through 3 cabins, from the smallest to the medium to the large on the rustic series. So we're going to walk through the Carrot Top rustic cabin, then we're going to go through the El Chapo rustic cabin, and then we'll go through the Big Bertha 1.0. Small, medium, and large, starting from the cheapest to the next cheapest and to the most expensive, okay? So just gonna do a walkthrough video. I'm not gonna go as in-depth as I usually do with each one, but nonetheless, you'll get to see the main characteristics and the meat and bones of each cabin, and the description of them both as a shell like they come here on the lot and fully turnkey with price points along with that, okay? So with that said, this is the Carrot Top cabin. This one is a 14 by 28 studio style cabin, or you can make it a 1-bed, 1-bath. You can purchase it just like it is, which we call this the shell, the finished shell, for $45,000, or you can buy it fully turnkey for $59,900, and that'll come with electric, plumbing, heating, cooling, tubs, toilets, and sinks. So let's take it inside real quick and show you this one, and then we'll go to the next one, okay? We're gonna just kind of move right along here. Before we go in, you'll notice that this one does have a very generous porch. This porch is a 6-foot by 28-foot porch. The dimensions of the cabin itself, livable space, is a 14. Ooh, I walked in here, it's hot. Guys, it's about 90 degrees out here in southern Indiana today, so it's a hot day to be doing this. So that's why I don't want to be out here that long. So I'm gonna get through this real quick. I'm sweating the second I walked in here. Okay, so 14 by 28, as you can see when you walk in, you got a nice generous living room area here. It's all open concept. Okay, lots of natural light coming in, beautiful knotty pine everywhere. You got your built-in kitchen cabinets. This is where your sink's gonna go. And remember, the way that it is here, which is like, again, we call this a finished shell. Here's where your bathroom's gonna go, tub, toilet, and sink. Here's where you got like a little closet space here. Up there, you got like a little loft for storage. And then this is a full-size bed here, which this can easily accommodate a queen-size bed. You can see, even though it's a small cabin, it's mighty. A lot of people will buy 4, 5, 6 of these things and use them for Airbnbs, making buku bucks, renting these things out. So again, the dimensions of this one is 14 by 28 with a 6-foot by 28-foot front covered porch. You do have double pane, easy clean vinyl windows here, okay? They got these little ledges on them here where you can put decorations on top and put your curtains below it. And again, just a cool, open concept, beautiful cabin. And with the light wood, you can see it's nice and bright and airy in here. Wide open, all kinds of natural light coming in. So again, this is the one we call the Carrot Top. It's only $45,000 as is, or just shy of $60,000 if you want us to put in the tubs, the toilets, the sinks, the kitchen appliances, stove, refrigerator, microwave, electricity. You're just shy of $60,000 for one of these if you want it fully turnkey, okay? And again, this is the one we call the Carrot Top. So I will take you outside one last time and walk around this, and then we're off to the next cabin. The one we call, right there, you see it? That's the one we call the El Chapo Muchacho 1.0. This one, we call it the Carrot Top because it has an orange roof on it. But of course, you can pick any color stain siding and any color roof you want. There's 20 different colors to choose from. Hawaii blue has been real popular right now, along with the black and the white roofs, because white reflects the heat. You can see this is also, these 3 cabins I'm going to show you today are all built by the same builder. So these are all built with the 4x6 southern yellow pine timber, and it's stacked all the way up with the chinking in between, which is what seals the cabin shut. So when you're running your heating in the winter, your hot air stays in and the cold air stays out. And when you're running your air conditioning in the summer, like right now, your cold air stays in and your hot air stays out. So again, beautiful all wood cabin built by the Amish. We ship it nationwide. This is the one we call the Carrot Top, okay? So let's make our way over to the El Chapo Muchacho 1.0. So you'll notice there's 2 El Chapos next to each other. The El Chapo Muchacho 2.0 is the black one with the black siding over there. This is the El Chapo Muchacho 1.0, and today we're just walking through the rustic cabins and doing a comparison between the rustic ones. So we're not gonna go into 2.0 today, we're just gonna go in all the rustic ones, okay? Again, these are the ones all built with the 4x6 walls with the chinking in between, like I just described on the Carrot Top. See the massive porch on there? 6-foot by 40-foot porch. The dimensions of this cabin is 6 by 40 porch And then it's 14 by 40 livable, so that's 560 square feet. Okay. This one here, remember, was a 14 by 28, so that's 392 square feet. This one is 560 square feet. Again, very large, very generous front covered porch. Beautiful day today in Indiana, by the way. Look at them puffy clouds. Again, guys, if you're a Gen Xer or you're a baby boomer, show me some love and comment what year you was born below. I'm your 1979 cowboy, Gen X. So October 25th of 79. And if you're, like I said, I want to see I got my peoples watching me, not just the young bucks. So if you're a Gen Xer or a boomer, comment Gen X or boomer below or what year you was born, so I know I got my peoples watching me now. I need love for my peoples. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Holler at me now. So again, beautiful cabin. If you're just looking for a one-story ranch, there's no stairs, there's no loft in this one. Generous 6 foot by 40 foot porch plus an additional 14 by 40 livable. Very cool cabin. Again, this one does have the black metal roof with the black shutters, double pane windows, easy clean vinyl windows. It does come with the porch swing. Let's take you inside. One of the things I love on this one, it's got that wooden screen door on it. That is obviously a signature of the Amish. They love these hand-built wooden screen doors, very unique. And again, when I stand up on the porch, look how generous and large that is, guys. You go all the way back. Put your grill out here, put you some chairs, just chillax and enjoy. Okay, cabin out in the woods. Let's take you inside the one we call the El Chapo Muchacho. Es muy bonito, mucho guapo. Es barato, baby. This is the El Chapo Muchacho 1.0. Say that 3 times real quick. Again, one more time. This is called El Chapo Muchacho. Es muy bonito, mucho guapo. Es barato, baby. I've been working on rolling my R's now. Watch out, baby. Cabin Cowboy speaking some Spanglish now. Watch out now. Hit the like, hit the share, hit the follow, guys, if you like what you see. Again, these are built by the Amish, and we ship them nationwide. I got my keys here. Let me let y'all in so we can show you this cabin next. Woo-wee! Look at this. Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Beautiful. Again, built by the Amish. We ship it nationwide. As you can see, beautiful rustic cabin. There's your living room area there. Okay, you got your double pane windows. Okay, natural light. Again, you got the knotty pine floors. Over here, you got like a little kitchenette area, open concept. Over here, you'll put your stove, and that'll accommodate a full-size range. Over here, put you a full-size refrigerator. And then in here, you can see we're getting ready to install it. Put you a sink right here. And then up top, put you a microwave maybe, or more cabinets, whatever you want, okay? Again, everything you need, nothing you don't. Beautiful. This one's set up. You can order this one, by the way, as a 1-bed, 1-bath, or you can order it the way it is here, which is a 2-bed, 1-bath, okay? So as you go down the hallway, again, you got these 2 windows, and then you got these barn doors, and you open this one up, and that's where you're gonna have a generous sized bathroom over here. Put your tub, toilet, and sink. And remember, that's on the other side of your kitchenette area here, so all your plumbing is gonna be in the same spot underneath the cabin, okay? So we do that just to make things convenient. So that's where your tub, toilet, and sink is gonna go. And then you got your spot here for bedroom number 1. Bedroom number 1 right over here. This will accommodate a full-size bed or smaller. And then, again, you got the barn door with it for privacy, right over here. There you go. And then, last but not least, you got your master bedroom, where you got this window here where the porch is at, and another window here, and another window on the back side of the cabin. And remember too, guys, if you want us to put a door here, maybe you want to put a little porch off the bedroom and all that, we can do that too. These are all made to order. Again, just a beautiful cabin, the one we call El Chapo Muchacho. Es muy bonito, mucho guapo. Es barato, baby. Okay? Again, this one is $69,000, just like you see it. We call this the finished shell, or you can buy it fully turnkey for $110,000, or a lot of people say, hey, I just want it with electric. So in that case, we charge you $10,000. So instead of it being $69,900, we do it for $79,900, and it'll come with electric. Okay. So a lot of people order it that way because a lot of people don't want to mess with electric, and that way it shows up ready to go with the electric. Then all you got to do is put your tubs, toilets, and sinks and your plumbing in and move on in. Okay. Move on in. Or again, like I said, you can do it fully turnkey 110. We'll put in your tubs, your toilets, your sinks, all your kitchen appliances, stove, refrigerator, dishwasher, microwave, and this thing will come plug and play ready, like ready to go. So keep that in mind, guys. That is an option. If you want us to do a fully turnkey move in ready El Chapo Muchacho, we can do that as well for $110,000. Okay, so keeping it moving here. Last but not least, we're going to head over to the Big Bertha 1.0 cabin. I do have a 3.0 Big Bertha cabin, but we're not going to be able to walk through that one because it has been sold. And we got it all packed up, ready to go. And I'll show you that here in a second. Once I get my key out of the door here. So, as you can see over there, we got the Big Bertha 3.0, which if you want to see what that one looks like, I got all kinds of videos of it before we packed it up ready to ship it on my YouTube, so you can go watch my YouTube channel. But the star of the show and the third cabin we're going to be talking about today is the one we call the Big Bertha 1.0. All right, guys, this is our luxury A-frame Amish built park model. This one is approximately 14 by 44. Got a huge 11-foot by 14-foot front covered porch. Just a beautiful structure here. Let's take you inside. I mean, as you can see, it's very wide on the front. That porch is just absolutely beautiful. Let's take you inside this one and show you what it looks like. Before we do, look at that. You got that premium ribbed black metal. You got all that knotty pine recessed lights. You got the fan up there. It just looks beautiful. I love that Scandinavian look. You know what I'm saying? With the black and the knotty pine with it. So let's go inside and show you what it looks like when you walk inside now. Check this out. You got the ladder that goes up to the loft, where I already got my son up there hanging out. He loves to find them lofts. I'm telling you, the kids love the lofts up there. So they got a loft up there. You got a ladder to get up there, so it's very accessible. Let me kind of take a couple steps up. How is it up there, buddy?
I love it. Yeah,
so he's up there in the loft. He's 10 years old. Over here, you could easily fit a king-size bed, 3 twin beds, or a couple of full beds, or a couple of, I don't think you could get 2 queens up here. Maybe get 2 queens, but you could ever get 2 fulls, 3 or 4 twins, and 1 king up here. One of those kind of options you could get up there. Super cool kind of ladder system here. When you walk in, you see you got this little kitchen island here for cooking. You got your nickel gap walls, which I think are super cool. You got the nickel gap. And you got your little kitchen here with your built-in kitchen sink. You got your slow close cabinets. Got a big old window here. Frigidaire, full size dishwasher built into your kitchen island. Behind me, you got your refrigerator, all kinds of kitchen cabinets, General Electric brand, full size range and microwave. As you go down the hallway, you got a stackable washer and dryer, Whirlpool. Again, I love these lovely nickel gap walls. Over here, beautiful setup. You got your commode, full-blown walk-in shower with the glass doors. Okay, and you got your kind of like quartz or ceramic walls there, which looks super cool. And then you got your mirror there for your sink, cabinet underneath, your GFIs. Very cool. Very, very cool. Look at that. Isn't that neat? Super contemporary slide. It's like a farmhouse feel to it. It's like a farmhouse feel. Look, I turn around and look at that open. Very livable, very open. Again, you see all them windows, all that natural light. You got your Bosch mini split up there. You see what I'm saying? It's just absolutely beautiful. Look at them floors. Just absolutely beautiful. Isn't that pretty? So keeping it moving here, you go down and down the hallway, you got this. What's in here? Nice size closet. You even got a little light in here. Hit the switch. There's your switch to it. I hit it. Bang, bang. And look at that. All kinds of storage space there for your goodies. Okay. In the hallway. And here's the star of the show right here. Inside the master bedroom, we got that A-frame. Okay. So this is the luxury A-frame park model. I'm 6'6", y'all, and I'm putting my hands all the way up, and my hands is nowhere near hitting the top of this. So when you walk in here, it just feels awesome. I mean, this is a queen size bed for reference. This window does open up, by the way. You can kind of see it's got one of the cranking deals on it. So it's got the screen on it as well, so you can open that up and get some fresh air on the one side. And look how cool this looks, guys. Look how cool this looks. Got your Bosch mini split in here. You got your remote control. Put you a television right there on that corner. Or better yet, skip the TV and just look at your views, right? What you need TV for when you got views like this? Look at this. Just taking the earth, taking the land, taking the elements. Isn't that pretty? Imagine just chilling here on your land and looking out to the woods. I mean, this is the money shot right here. Absolutely beautiful. And again, remember guys, what you see here on the walls is not sheetrock. This is not drywall. This is, listen, you hear that? That's solid wood, y'all. That's birch, painted white. The Amish don't use sheetrock because these things are built to be moved. And when you move sheetrock, it can warp, it can crack, it can come off the walls. But this birch, this is solid wood. This ain't going nowhere. The way it leaves the factory is the way it's gonna show up on your land. Intact and solid, well built. You know, the Amish are all about craftsmanship and real wood. Open up the closet here behind me, and you got your closet here, and then of course you got your, that looks like a 30-gallon water heater. Now, of course, remember, you can also go tankless if you want to do tankless as well. But that looks like about a 30-gallon water heater there. Again, everything you need, nothing you don't. There's your electrical box. And again, for me, this is what sells me here on this home. Because you can put this anywhere and you can live in this. I mean, I'm 6'6", 240 pounds. I can live in this full time, no problem. And that's one of the issues I run into as a bigger fella is, you know, you go in I walk in a lot of these tiny homes, and there's just not a whole lot of them that I could envision myself with, as tall as I am and my weight, my size, living in there for an extended period of time. But this one here, this is one of my favorites, with how tall the ceiling is, how open this A-frame feel is, where you're looking out on the land, where you can still get, I mean, you can get a king size bed in here, no problem. You can see it over here. This is a queen, and see how much space you got, which that's one thing I would do being a bigger guy, is I'd go ahead and put a king size bed here right off the rip. And being able to fit a king size bed, it's checking all my boxes. It's checking all my boxes. You got a little built-in right here, little built-in nook. Put your books and your cell phone on, and just awesome. So I'm saying, just absolutely. And again, like I said, this window does open up, because you know, you'll see some of these built where all this is sealed off. You can't open up no windows and get no fresh air. which to me, that defeats the purpose. But this whole section right here, not only does it open up, but it's screened in to keep the bugs out. So you open that up, get you some fresh air during the day or in the evening time. Close it up when it rains and enjoy your mini split. Man, it feels beautiful in here. They got it at a perfect like 78 degrees or 75 degrees. It feels great. So let's take you guys back out. Again, this to me is the money shot. This is the money shot, guys. Right here. I love it. This A-frame luxury park model. This one takes the cake for me. High ceilings, big A-frame. Absolutely beautiful. Again, I love the nickel gap walls. I love the nickel gap walls. Look at that. Beautiful. There's your bathroom again. Full walk-in glass. I mean, that's like a regular house. Again, with the nickel gap going all throughout. There is your sink area. And we got our lovely Nadia hanging out there, talking to customers on text messages, phones ringing off the hook. Again, down the hallway, remember I already showed you the closet. That was in here. Let me show you one more time. So I turned the light on so you can see it real good. Look at this really good sized closet. Maybe it can double up, part storage, part pantry for the kitchen goods, for your canned goods. Hang up your jackets in the wintertime. Okay, going on back. Again, this is your stackable. Got your dryer on top, your washer on the bottom. Of course, you got to go with the brand name Whirlpool. And again, this is another money shot situation, right? You got your island kitchen, full-size dishwasher, slow close closets, quartz countertops. Okay, all kinds of natural light busting through. My son popping up top like a kid in a candy store up in that loft. There's your access to go up to the loft. And full-size range, full-size appliances. Again, got your refrigerator. Very well laid out floor plan, in my opinion. Very well laid out. It wouldn't take nothing to put some couches along this window for your guests. And again, put the grandkids and kiddos up on the second floor. You know they're gonna love it. That's where they like to hang anyways. And then you got the French doors here, again, leading out to your porch on the front side of the structure. Again, this is the one I call the A-frame luxury park model. Beautiful structure. Give us a call today at 812-595-4033. That's 812-595-4033. If you're interested in getting some more information about, someone's calling already, about this park model. And as always, if you're a baby boomer or a Gen Xer, don't forget to comment below, boomer or Gen X, or what year you were born. Y'all know I'm a 1979 cowboy. So I like to see that I got my age mates and my people watching me, not just the young bucks. So comment Gen X or boomer below, or the year you were born, or both. So I know I got my folks watching me, not just the young bucks. This is the one we call the Big Bertha 3.0. This one is fully loaded. Comes fully turnkey. And as you can see, we're starting in the galley kitchen here. This is a beautiful galley kitchen. You got your knotty pine kitchen cabinets, huge countertop space. It comes with all your kitchen appliances. So you see, you got your microwave, you got your stove, you got your dishwasher. Behind me, you got your refrigerator over here. You do have a pantry right over here in the kitchen for storing your kitchen essentials. You got a little farm sink here. Again, you got a nice size window here at the end for natural light. Beautiful tongue and groove knotty pine walls here. Behind the knotty pine walls, on the exterior walls, you have your 2x6 exterior wall studs with your insulation in there. It does already have your 200 amp electric panel running through your 2x6 walls, studs behind your tongue and groove pine here. And then my favorite part in here is how convenient Inside your master bedroom, you do have your own master bathroom. We can do a tub here if you would prefer instead of a walk-in shower, but a lot of our customers are getting older, so they want a walk-in so that way nobody risks falling trying to get out of the tub, right? Ending up in the hospital. We can't have that. This does have a pocket door for privacy, so when you're handling business. And again, beautiful knotty pine walls all around. You got your recessed LED lights. Again, too, keep in mind, my point of view is a little bit skewed when I'm walking through these cabins because the ceilings look low because I'm so tall. But remember, as I walk through this, guys, I'm almost 6'7". 6'7". So I'm 6'6", going on 6'7". So when I walk through these cabins, these ceilings ain't as low as they look, guys. I'm just irregularly tall. So keep that in mind when I walk through these cabins. Underneath the stairs, you do have this little nook. So there's your stairs. And underneath the stairs, you got this little nook right here. And this is for your 40-gallon water heater, right? Again, you got a little nook here where you can put a little dining room table, right? And across here, you got your, again, your pocket door. So the pocket door is the privacy door for your communal bathroom, because you have a second bathroom here. And then straight ahead, you can see we got space for a stackable washer and dryer. So dryer on the bottom, washer on the top. And you look to the left, you have a generous size communal bathroom. You got a walk-in shower there. There's your commode. And you do have this convenient kind of camouflaged with the knotty pine wall here, but you got your really good size closet here in your bathroom for your bathroom goodies and essentials. Okay, so again, this is the cabin we call the Big Bertha 3.0. Again, one more last peek at your galley kitchen. Now we're kind of making our way. Usually I'll go upstairs next, but today I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. I showed you the living room here, right? There's your living room. Got your little nook here under the stairs for storage. Before we go upstairs, I'm gonna take you outside and show you the front porch. And first thing you see when you walk out is this huge 6-foot by 46-foot front porch, okay? So look at that porch, massive. Again, 6-foot by 46-foot. The dimensions of the cabin itself is 14 by 46 livable times 2 because there's a second floor. But this porch is above and beyond that square footage. There's another 6-foot by 46-foot front covered porch. Again, you see you got your little outlets here. You got 4 of these along the front. There's 1, there's 2 electrical outlets, there's 3, and 4. Now remember, this is all custom built when you order yours, so we can add more or less of those depending on what you want when we build yours for you. Okay, so let me step off the porch here and show you the whole front side. Then I'll take you upstairs and show you what the second floor looks like. So this is what it looks like. You got 2 dormers up there, which we can add a 3rd dormer in between the 2 if you want for more light up on the second floor, but I really like this balanced look of 2 of them. And again, you got your black metal roof and just a beautiful cabin. Again, guys, built by the Amish. We ship it nationwide. This is a 3-bed, 2-bath. This one is on sale right now for $175. Let me get the side angle of it, then we'll go upstairs. So let's go inside and show you the second floor. So when you make your way upstairs, first of all, look at them beautiful knotty pine rails. You come upstairs and then you got a bedroom over here. So this is what it looks like before I go in. 1 bedroom over here, and then behind me you got this huge lofted bedroom here that goes the whole length of the cabin, right? So the whole second floor is livable square footage. We can wall this off like what we did over here and make it a 3rd bedroom, which is what most people do. There's one of those dormers I showed you from the front. Again, we just have this set up as a makeshift office slash little kids play area. But most people will turn this into a functional third bedroom. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Again, I'm a tall fella. I'm 6'6", and my head is nowhere near hitting the top of this cabin, right? So it's very livable, very usable space. You go in this door, and look at this. Beautiful A-frame style bedroom. Again, look to the left, and you got your dormer on that side. Okay, isn't that pretty? That's a queen size bed for reference. Again, the Amish got it staged for me just to make it look like somebody's staying here and, you know, make it look good for the videos. Everybody always asks, are these speakers? No, they're not. They're recessed lights, not speakers. Again, a window there at the end, and then one here, all kinds of natural light coming in. And let me show you the shot from looking over that way. That's what it looks like. Okay, so wouldn't this be a cool cabin out on your land? Again, this is the one we call Big Bertha 3.0. And that's what it looks like clear across. That place, this is so big on this other loft, you could fit 3 king-size beds in this room. It's huge, okay? So, again, guys, looking for a cabin, we can make it happen. Behind these walls, you got your insulation underneath. We can either do spray foam or fiberglass, and then the exterior walls are 2x6s with insulation in there as well. So it's insulated from the top down with these modern cabins. You got your beautiful LVP floors. Of course, you can choose whatever colors you want there. And just a beautiful cabin, guys. All right, we left all the character. See, we can seal all this, but we didn't. We thought it looked cool with all the character with it. So we left it just like it is. Let the natural wood show. Isn't that beautiful? Let's go back downstairs. And again, look to the left. Look to the right, look to the left. Let me show you this with the door shut. That's what it looks like with the door shut. And again, you know, we did this accent wall on purpose because we wanted to show you guys that if you're not into all that knotty pine, that's okay. We can still make the walls white or any other color you want. It doesn't have to look rustic. It doesn't have to look like a cabin. Same with the outside. If you don't want the D-log siding on the outside like this, let me show you. It's obviously got the pine D-log siding. If you don't want this, we can do metal. We can do board and batten metal siding with some wood trim accents. Okay, we can do lap siding. We can do hardy board. We can do board and batten metal siding with either wood or metal. So again, we can give the cabin a different aesthetic on the exterior and interior if you want to modify that. So keep that in mind, guys. You are not stuck to, on these modern ones, you're not stuck to the rustic look. We can give it a more modern aesthetic if you want as well. So with that said, guys, hit the like, hit the share, hit the follow button. I appreciate everybody watching my content. Again, don't forget to comment your year you was born below if you're a Gen Xer. That way I know I got some Gen Xers out there watching me. My name's OC. Y'all call me Cabin Cowboy. Y'all be blessed today. And don't forget to smash the subscribe button, hit the like, share, follow. Go follow me on all the social medias. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Appreciate y'all. Y'all be blessed. Thanks for watching my content. Come back and see me anytime. You know who it is. Cabin Cowboy, baby. All right, everybody. Today we're going to talk about our steel house kits. I'm going to walk around this cabin here and just yip-yapper away because we've been getting a lot of people asking me about the steel house kit product. So this is a video that I'm going to make and be able to send to all you guys that are asking about the barn dominiums and the steel house kits. So a lot of people call us about purchasing one of these modular cabins, just like you see it, right? But a lot of people have very specific floor plans and designs and accessibility issues and different lot sizes. So for example, I just talked to this gentleman today. They had a home on a property that burned down. And so they already had a slab poured for that specific size home. And he was inquiring about this cabin I'm walking through here, which is a 14 by 46, to see if we had something that we could take this cabin and make it wider, because he was needing a 32 by 40 size on his lot. And I told him, now we can't do that, because again, the limitations you run into with a modular home is they can only be so big to build and ship them down the highway. So the nice thing with the steel house kits, aka the steel barndominium product, is right now with the special we have going on for $110 a square foot, you can send us your floor plan and we can create your dream home with a steel house kit product, and then ship that kit to your property. And then we have our own install crew that will come out there and actually install the framing of your home on your foundation. So at $110 a square foot, when we leave, that structure, the framing of your home, will be sitting there looking at you. The interior studs will be up. The exterior framing will be up. And what we use is called zip panels, ZIP. If you guys have ever driven around any new construction homes recently, you'll notice they have like green boards on the outside of them that say zip systems or zip panels on them. And that is what we're going to enclose your steel framed home with after we erect the shell. That way the home will be dried in outside of your windows and doors. Now, here's what's really cool with what we do with your exterior windows and doors. Since everybody's so nitpicky about what kind of windows and doors that they like, as far as the brands go, we allow you to go ahead and purchase your own windows and doors. And as long as you have them on site, when our install crew is there putting up your steel house kit or your steel barndominium kit, we will put those exterior windows and doors in for you for free. That way, again, when we leave, your home is completely dried in. It'll be totally green, like I said, because of the zip panels. The zip panels are green, and the house will be totally green and dried in, ready for your siding, whatever kind of siding you want to put on it, ready for your roof, whether you want to go with shingles or a metal roof. But you'll be completely dried in on the outside. And when you walk in through your front doors, all your steel studs will be there where all your rooms are going to be, ready for the electrician to come in and do your wiring. Okay, so again, when we're talking about a steel house kit, that is how we go about doing that. So if you're inquiring because you saw one of our barndominium kits, and let's say, for example, just to make the math easy, it's 1,000 square foot of livable space. All you would do is take 1,000 square feet and multiply that by $110 a square foot, and that's our current price of what we would charge you to custom build that kit, ship the kit, and install that kit with the zip panels on it on your land. That way, once we leave, your electrician comes in, does the electric, gets your installation going, your sheetrock, so on and so forth. So again, at $110 a square foot, that's a very competitive rate to get you what we call in the dry, where your home is now protected from the elements, and you can now have your other tradespeople go in there and finish it off. Of course, a lot of our customers buying these steel house kits plan on doing a lot of the finishing work themselves. So maybe the electrician comes and does the wiring, but then you do your own installation, you do your sheetrock, you do your mudding, your paint, put in your kitchen cabinets. A lot of people are doing that now, of course, to save money, right? So if you reached out to us interested in a steel house kit, aka a steel barndominium kit, and you want us to come out there and put it up, that's how we go about doing that at $110 a square foot. Again, this is not turnkey. This is just us coming out there and putting up the framing of the home. And remember too, what's neat about it is you can actually send us your plans and we can custom build that steel kit to your specific floor plans. Okay, which is really cool because basically we can make you a custom home at a fraction of the price that a custom home builder would charge you. Okay, so you send us your plans, we turn it into a steel house kit, we get you engineered plans for your county, for your state, because these things have to be built to code. So if you're in Florida, for example, we have to make sure the structure is going to be strong enough to handle 180-mile-per-hour hurricane winds. Same thing if you're in Oklahoma, right? This thing's got to be beefy enough to handle your tornadoes and all of that. California code for earthquakes, snow loads in Colorado or the UP in Michigan. Again, guys, we're going to provide engineered plans as part of this purchase when you purchase your steel barn dominium kit or steel house kit from us. Again, all this at the $110 per square foot. Okay. So someone was asking a good question later. They're like, hey, what if I want 1,000 square foot livable home and I want another 1,000 square foot attached garage? Well, no problem. Again, since the garage is also an enclosed structure, you would just take the 1,000 square foot livable plus the 1,000 square foot garage, that's 2,000 square feet, and multiply that by $110 a square foot. Very simple. And that's what the cost would be for us to come out there and put up a 2,000 square foot structure with 1,000 livable space and 1,000 square foot garage. Okay, so again, send us your plans and let us engineer your dream home and make it happen. Another question we get on these steel house kits is what's the turnaround time? Right now, we're just at 18 weeks on average from the time you place the order for your steel house kit to the time the guys are out there installing it on your foundation. So that's one thing that's beautiful with steel is it moves a lot quicker than a traditional stick built home. Okay. And again, with steel, as you all might or might not know, lots of advantages. You're obviously not going to worry about rot, because steel isn't going to rot. You're not going to worry about warping. Obviously with fires, right? Steel has a really high melting point, over 1,000 degrees. So lots of advantages to a steel structure. All your beams are going to be perfectly straight during the build. We don't have, and then there's very little waste, right? With a steel structure, when we show up, it's not like a wood frame home where there's dumpsters full of excess wood after everything's said and done. With steel, very little waste because the kit's going to have everything that you need in it to get it fully framed. Everything's been measured and cut on the computer, so there's no waste there. Very efficient way to build with steel. Another question we get asked a lot with the steel is, what kind of foundation can I put it on? Well, most people just plan on putting it on a slab because, again, with steel, it's very easy just to bolt that to a slab foundation and wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Now, let's say you want to go on a crawl space or you want to go on a basement. You can put a steel structure on there as well. But remember, our steel structure does not come with floor joists. It doesn't have a subfloor. So you would have to build a subfloor on top of that crawl space or basement for us to then come install this kit on top of that. Now, here's the good news. Let's say you build a crawl space or a basement. We also offer the service for $12 a square foot, where we will come out there before we put our skeleton up. We can do steel floor joists for you on top of your block crawl space foundation or basement foundation for $12 a square foot. Now, again, you can just do that yourself if you don't want us to do it. But if you want us to do steel studded floor joists, we can do that as well at $12 a square foot. And a lot of people do prefer the steel floor joists because, again, they'll already have the holes in them to where you could run your plumbing and your electric lines through them, not like wooden floor joists where you got to drill holes in them for your electric and plumbing and all that. So again, lots of advantages to steel, but I just wanted to make this video real quick because I keep having people calling me about getting a cabin like this, but then ending up getting a steel house kit because they're needing something more custom as far as the specifications go with different sizing, right? Because again, you will be limited with a modular home to like 14, 16 wide at the max. And then again, like we can put multiple modules together to make you a bigger square footage. But again, if you need something very specific and you have a floor plan you've fallen in love with, you can send us those plans and we can bring that to life with steel. And we could also do, a lot of people are buying a steel framed home and still making it look like a cabin, because remember, underneath these walls here is 2x6 wooden studs. You don't see them. So we could just as easily do 2x6 steel studs, and then you can do your tongue and groove pine on the inside and then your D-log siding on the outside like what you see here. And then nobody would know the difference, right? Because again, you don't see the studs in between your exterior wall and your interior wall. You don't see the studs, right? So these could easily be steel studs behind that and no one would know the difference. So we could do a steel studded or steel framed log cabin aesthetic as well. But again, we're not going to be doing the finishing on the steel. You'd have to do the tongue and groove pine on the inside with your local tradespeople, and then the D-log siding on the outside, because we only do the shell with the steel house kits. We do not, again, we do not offer turnkey with the steel house kits. All right, let's say you guys are just looking for a beautiful, your dream cabin, you're downsizing, or you want to upsize, right? I don't know, which angle you're coming from, but this one here is the Appalachian cabin, guys. And it is just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at this thing. Look at these steps. They're made of half logs. And look at the views, 20-foot high ceilings. Just a beautiful cabin, guys. Give us a call today at 812-595-4033 if you're interested in an Amish built cabin. These are just lovely. Let me hit the lights here. There you go. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? Got a little study desk over here behind me. That door goes into your full loft area. We can also leave it wide open if you want as well. And look at those steps, guys. Isn't that beautiful? Built by the Amish. We ship them all over the United States, guys. Look at the quality. Give us a call today if you're interested in a cabin. Let's get you one of these beautiful cabins on your land. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. I love this cabin. This is the one we call the Appalachian cabin. And to me, it's like the dream home, when you're ready to hang up your cleats, you've put in your time, you're ready to retire. This is the one that you can really call home, right? This is the one you can really call home. Look at that. I love this open concept here, right? I love that open concept. I'm a tall fella. I'm 6'6". So I love when I go into a home and the home makes me feel small, because most of the time I'm trying to squeeze in to places. Well, not here, guys. Not here. Here, this feels like home. You know what I'm saying? Put one of these out and you land out in the woods and call it a day. Just put your feet up and relax. Enjoy your retirement. What more can you ask for? I mean, really. Really, what more can you ask for? Remember, all your brand name appliances are included. You got your Frigidaire, you got your dishwasher, Whirlpool, microwave, you got your stove. Look at them handcrafted Amish built cabinets. Now remember, some of this stuff, like these steps, some of these cabinets, these are upgrades now. So keep that in mind. The Amish put the good stuff out on display now. So keep that in mind. Some of what you see here is definitely upgrades, but nonetheless, I mean, you see the beauty in it. You see how beautiful this model is right here. There you go. All right, we're at Miss Becker's Craftsman cabin today. And look at this beautiful stained glass window she has here in the door. Isn't that beautiful? So again, you walk in through the front door, okay? Make your way to the left. And this is where she has the access down to their basement. And as you can see, this is where Miss Becker placed her access to the basement. So again, you come in through the front door and voila. Now remember, this model is typically set up as a 2-bed, 2-bath, but in her case, she decided to make it up on this first floor, a 1-bed, 1-bath. So she has more living room space because she knew she was going to be making 2 more bedrooms down in the basement. Again, this is the Craftsman cabin, built by AmishBuiltCabins.com. Beautiful. Just a beautiful structure. As you can see, she has made it very homely, beautiful, all kinds of natural light. She insisted on having these screen doors throughout her home to keep the bugs out. So she's got a screen door there. She's got a screen door here off the living room going onto the huge deck on the back. And she's got a screen door here, as you can see, off of her bedroom here going out to the back deck. Okay. Again, this is her master bedroom and her bathroom. Okay, huge bathroom, by the way. Beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so again, guys, built by the Amish. We ship it nationwide. This is the one we call the Craftsman. We can do it as a 1-bed, 1-bath, as you can see here, but most folks, again, if they're not putting it on a basement, do this one as a 2-bed, 2-bath or a 2-bed, 1.5-bath. But in her case, because she did the basement, she did this one as a 1-bed, 1-bath on this floor. Then you take the basement to go downstairs where she's going to have another full bathroom and 2 more bedrooms downstairs. Again, let's take you out on the porch and show you how pretty this big porch is on the back, this big deck. And look at her Tennessee views, guys. Came all the way out here to film her cabin because I wanted you guys to see the Craftsman cabin in all its glory and how beautiful it is, and what the what the different creative ways you can finish this cabin. She's got her copper gutters and spouts and all, downspouts and all that. Got the D-log siding. Just a beautiful structure, guys. Isn't that beautiful? All right, guys, today we're going to talk about the new park model we got on the lot. This is the one we got called the Barrington. Beautiful structure. Again, built by the Amish. This one's more of a modern style. The Bella next to it is more of a rustic style. So let's go on in and show you this. Got a big step here. We're gonna have to put a step up here to be able to, okay. One of the things you'll notice right away, like I love, is all that knotty pine over there on the covered porch. I love it because you got that light knotty pine on the porch and the dark beams, and then you got that knotty pine on the front. Like I said, it's got that Scandinavian look where you got the mix of the wood with the black metal. And I always love that look. Now, when you go inside, it does have the black door on it with the big glass window for all that natural light. Now, what I love about this one is when you walk into it, unlike a lot of park models, first of all, I'm right here by the road, and if you notice how quiet it got, very well insulated, how quiet it got when I closed the door. Again, you got these beautiful double pane, easy clean windows, okay? And what I love is that dark floor. You got your white walls, and then you got your tongue and groove dark stained ceiling, okay? Which kind of gives it that open space. If I walk around this way, you'll see the living room area where you got your Bosch mini split right there above the door. You got your recessed lights, you got your fan, and again, 2 windows on that side and 2 windows on that side, and then the big glass window in the front door allows all kinds of natural light into this unit, okay? Absolutely beautiful. So again, here's your remote control for your Bosch mini split. And again, let me turn around. Now, let's say you want to get the tongue and groove knotty pine walls instead of the birch walls here. You can do that, okay? So keep that in mind. Or maybe you like the smooth walls and you want to paint them a different color. Keep in mind you can do that. Now you heard me mention a second ago, the walls on these park models, the way the Amish do it, this is not sheetrock. This ain't drywall, y'all. This is actual real, listen. You hear that? That's real wood. That's real birch plywood painted white. That way you're not worried about when you are bouncing up and down the highway that drywall bending and breaking and warping on your walls, right? This wood ain't gonna warp. This is solid birch plywood painted white. So that way it ain't warping, it ain't coming off the walls. It is built solid, built to last, built by the Amish, okay? So up there you see we got a generous sized loft where you could put easily a big old king bed or a couple of full-size beds or 4 twin mattresses up there, no problem. Okay, so there's that. And then here you got your kitchen sink, all modern, real modernized aesthetic, right? Got your little countertop, you got your electric stove, and remember, it comes just like you see it. This is all General Electric microwave, full-size microwave, full-size 4-burner stove. Across from the kitchen here, you got maybe you could use this for like your little spice cabinets. See what I'm saying? Get your little spice cabinet or something right here across from the kitchen, or storing your goods. Okay. So there's that there. And again, I'm 6'6", y'all, and my head ain't hitting the ceiling. Now it's close, but even at 6'6", I'm not having a duck right here, and I'm 6'6". So if you're shorter than 6'6", you're good to go. Now, if you're 6'8" or 6'9", you might have a problem. And this room right here can easily accommodate a queen size bed or smaller. King size would be pushing it, but it would easily accommodate a queen or full size bed, no problem. Okay, so again, this is what it looks like here, and then I'm going to go ahead and show you the loft. Let's take a couple steps here and show you what that looks like. So again, I really love the convenience of these steps, because again, I'm more of a steps guy than a set of ladders. And voila. So again, you got a window on that side, allowing all kinds of natural light, beautiful dark ceilings, and then you got your window on this side. You got all kinds of electrical outlets here, so the kids can hook up your laptops and telephones and their video games. And like I said, this is big enough to easily put a king size bed, actually you could probably put 2 full beds side by side, or probably like three. I don't know, it's hard to measure. I'd say probably 3 twin mattresses up here, no problem.
Guys, Nadia here with AmishBuiltCabins.com. Today I want to show you one of our most beautiful cabins. Big Bertha 3.0. It's gorgeous. Oh my gosh, you guys, the second you walk in, the smell of the wood, and it just takes you in. So I think here's the kitchen. It's a 3 bedrooms. Is that right? It's a 3 bedroom.
3 bedroom, 2 bath.
2 bath.
Lofted cabin.
Lofted cabin.
Yep.
Here's the kitchen, nice and spacious. You get your stove. Lots of cabinetry for everything you want to store here.
And are all the appliances included?
And Yeah, I think all the appliances are
All the
included.
appliances are included. As you can see, we got the stove, refrigerator, microwave, and dishwasher.
And here's your fridge right here, and I'm sure you can get a taller one.
Yes,
You just have a
yes.
model here, right?
Right, that's just a mini fridge we have as a model. But when you order your cabin, you will get a regulation size refrigerator.
Yeah, and look at this beautiful window. If you just imagine this window at your lot, looking out with wherever this cabin is gonna go. Just, it's gorgeous. I love this window. Lots of light, natural light in the kitchen. And we have a little pantry here. Can you get over here, Ozzy, so you can show
Yes.
the pantry? I would put shelves in here, whatever. It's like tons of storage here. You can even put a little cabinet here with, I'm thinking like maybe like a cabinet, and with the top, you can, if you have like anything you want to store, I don't know.
Yeah.
People have all kinds of appliances in the kitchen they want to store.
Absolutely.
And we
Absolutely.
have a bathroom over here. I love this bathroom. It's really nice and spacious. It's big, beautiful mirror over here, and of course your linen closet over here again. You're gonna have to do your own shelving, or I don't know, maybe we can add it too, right?
Yeah, yeah, if that's what they
These
want.
cabins are built to order.
Yep.
So we can customize it to fit your needs.
Yep.
And over here we could have our washer and dryer. These are the hookup. It comes like this. Washer and dryers are never included because everybody has their own favorite brands, as
Yep.
I hear from Josie.
Yep. What's behind this door here, Nadia?
And, is this your utility, right?
Yep. There's your
And
water heater.
water heater.
Yep.
And again, storage if you want to store your.
And remember too, guys, if you don't want a 40-gallon water heater like this, we can also do a on-demand tankless water heater as well. So just keep that in mind. You do have the option to rotate between an on-demand water heater and a tankless water heater. Okay, what else you got for us,
I
Nadia?
forgot to show this over here. I think this is really cool.
Oh, the pocket door. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So we got a pocket door here for privacy. And voila, there's your pocket door, and that's what it looks like when it's closed.
And let's show this cabinet still.
Yep. Your soft close.
Soft close.
Yep, soft close.
Yeah.
Beautiful knotty pine kitchen cabinets. Okay.
Yes, and over here is going to be your living room area.
Mhm.
You have another door that goes outside. And guys, if you want to have a porch on the other side, that option is available too. We can do that. We can add that, of course. And I would call this like I would like to put my couch maybe this way. I mean, you can design it however you want, but like this wall, I think is perfect for TV, entertaining, and whatever, and
Absolutely. And on that note, you'll notice, guys, what we did here, and what Nadia was just pointing out, that white wall there is actually made of birch plywood, not sheetrock. So it's solid wood. That way, when we transport it, it doesn't crack during transportation. And we did that wall as well as the back kitchen splash wall over here in the birch plywood in white, just to show y'all that if you don't want all that pine, we can break it up for you a little bit. You're not stuck to getting the knotty pine look. We can do all white walls, we can do all pine, or in this case, we can do a combination of both, okay?
And again, you got your windows in the living room, one over on this side and another one on that side.
Yep, lots of natural light. Yep, coming in.
Yeah, and this is your master bedroom, nice and cozy. Another window up there, and we have another bathroom over here, which I think this is so cool.
Yep.
Like if you have guests over, or if you're a small family, you have your own privacy, and you have your own bathroom, and these the shower and another window.
Yeah, scoot on back there in the shower so folks can see the size of that.
Oh,
It's a really good size. See, there you go. And remember too, guys, this one is a one of those walk-in showers for safety purposes. It's got the little stool there. So ladies, if you want to sit down, shave your legs without falling.
oh yeah.
And if you're older and you want to sit down, wash your toes without risking falling, getting in and out, very simple. But if you're a lady that's die hard about getting a tub, just keep in mind, we can do that as well. So again, we go through this stage called the Burger King stage during the design phase, where you get to design the cabin the way you want it. And if you want a tub, just let us know. We can accommodate that. But if you like this walk-in concept with a little seat in it for safety, we can do that as well.
Very cool, very cool. And of course, I love all of this extra storage.
Lots of storage there in the bathroom.
Lots of storage in the bathroom. I mean, my gosh, all of your makeup, your towels, whatever. It's perfect.
Yep. There you go, guys. We're trying to make sure you guys get the whole vibe. Now, this bed here, just to give you reference with Nadia standing by it, this is a queen size bed. But we can easily accommodate a king size bed by maybe moving this wall out a little bit. As you can see, there is room to do it. You just got to let us know again how you want us to design it. There you can see we can put that electrical panel. I know that's not the most attractive thing there, but we can go ahead and put it somewhere else if you want us to whenever you have your cabin design. As you can see, that is a full 200 amp electric panel. You got your tongue and groove walls here, tongue and groove pine. Behind that you have your 2x6s with your R factor insulation. We can do fiberglass or spray foam, and then you got your D-log siding on the outside of the cabin. Okay,
don't forget the little storage here.
Oh yes, under the stairs. Yeah, under the stairs we got some cleaning stuff under there, but that's a little nook there for storage underneath the stairs. The Amish are all about no space goes to waste, right?
Absolutely.
And you see the beautiful,
I love the railings.
yep, beautiful rustic knotty pine rails. You can see the character in them, right? So she's on her way up right now to the second floor of the Big Bertha 3.0.
And another bedroom. Oh my gosh, my son would love this space up here. How cute is this for, for a little kid or, even a teenager? I mean,
Absolutely,
really
absolutely.
Nice,
I call this the A-frame bedroom because it looks like a little A-frame.
Yep.
And when you
walk all the way back there without like or anything, another window.
Absolutely.
And
So
your dormer.
you have your front dormer here. That you can stand in front of that and show them there. So there's your
wow, beautiful.
and Nadia's about 5'3", 5'4". Okay, so she's about 5'3", 5'4", guys. So as she's walking through this, keep that in mind. She's about 5'4". Okay, so keep that in mind just to give you guys a height reference. Okay.
Yep. And for what I heard, we can wall this up too. Is that what I heard?
Correct. So we can also wall this other side up for privacy. If you want to privatize that bedroom, we can totally wall that up, or we can leave it open. What a lot of people will do is they'll wall it off right here on this side of the dormer. That way you still have a little play area between both the bedrooms to hang out in. But another dormer here for more natural light.
Yep. It really does make a great looking office. It also could be a really great, if you have a toddler, whatever, big space for a playroom.
Absolutely.
It's gorgeous.
All right, guys, we got a new one on the lot. We call this one the Rocky Balboa because this one will knock you out. The Rocky Balboa. Beautiful structure here, built by the Amish. We ship them nationwide. We can do this one on a trailer, or we can do it off a trailer. As you can see, this one is built on a trailer as a park model, RVIA certified. Again, what I love about this one is you got that beautiful board and batten kind of metal siding with that tongue and groove pine on the facing, and you see the ridge got the LED lights and all that on the roof. Isn't that pretty? I love this kind of Scandinavian Nordic look. The dimensions on this one is 13 by this one is 13 by, I think what they say it was 37. 13 by 37 I think is what this one is. Yeah, 13 by 37. And you can look at the exact dimensions on the website. And let me go ahead and take you inside this one real quick. I don't have a lot of time today because I got some customers coming to my lot to talk to me about a couple of things. So let's walk in here and show you this one real fast. So right when you walk in, again, you got them pretty dark floors. You got the white birch walls. That ain't sheetrock, y'all. That's real birch wood painted white. And then you got the dark ceiling, which I love. Okay, I love that contrast where you got the black windows. By the way, these are Anderson windows. Okay, those are black Anderson windows. So you got like a little living room area here. There's your Bosch mini split. Okay, and then you got one bedroom over here. Okay, which you can easily fit a twin or a full bed in here, or you could do a bunk bed, like a twin bunk bed, or one of them bunk beds where you got the full size one on the bottom and then the twin on top. And again, you got your, look at this, got your pocket doors for privacy. Open those up and it opens up into your full kitchen. So you got your electric stove. Obviously, you got your refrigerator right over there. And you're ready to roll. Okay, so you're ready to roll there. You got some little shelving. Okay, we got some people here wanting to get in this one. So let me hurry up. Here in the bathroom, we haven't put the little thing on top of the commode yet. I still got the blue tape on it, so I'm getting ready to put that on there. But I was in a hurry to kind of film this for y'all real quick. There you go, you got your full shower here. I'm just doing a quick video. I'll do a more in-depth one later. Stackable, washer and dryer with more cabinet space up top. And then you got bedroom number 2, which is the master bedroom over here. Got your little fan. Again, I love all that lighting coming in. You got that shed roof. There's your other mini split with the remote control. All kinds of natural light coming in. Again, this is just a quick tour. I'll do a more in-depth tour later. But right now, I got people wanting to get in here to see this one. So let me get out of their way. I know y'all want to get in, so let me let y'all in real quick. Y'all go ahead. And this is what the outside looks like over here. All right, guys, let's do a quick tour of the one that we call the El Chapo Muchacho 2.0. This one is a more modern style cabin. This is a 14 by 40 with a 6 foot by 40 foot front covered porch. Okay, 14 by 40 with a 6 foot by 40 foot front covered porch. And look how pretty this thing is here, guys. Sorry, it was a little loud out there. So again, you got your 2x6 exterior wall studs. You got your black board and batten metal. You got either fiberglass or spray foam insulation as an upgrade inside your walls for insulation. Okay, look how pretty this is. Huge open concept living room, kitchen area. They got that beautiful light tongue and groove pine on the walls, in the ceiling. And then you got your dark floors, right? And you got windows everywhere. So you got a window here, window there, window over there by the kitchen. These are Anderson double pane windows. They staged it a little bit for me because I told them I was coming in to film today. So this is just a little staging they did for me because again, this is getting ready to go to the customer. But I wanted it to look a little bit staged. So when I put it on film, it looks good for y'all. Again, there's your window. There's your Bosch mini split. It does come with the 2 Bosch mini splits. You got your General Electric microwave, and then here the customer opted in for a 2-burner induction stove, and you got a full-size refrigerator right over here. You got your nice knotty pine kitchen cabinets all around, lots of cabinet space. And let me turn around and show you this angle of it. And again, really nice size, very livable living room area, which I love. Again, I'm a tall fella. I'm 6'6", and I fit very comfortably in here. My head, my arms ain't nowhere near hitting the top of this ceiling. You got your 8-foot walls, and it goes up to the peak with a 412 pitch. Going down the hallway. Again, let me turn around one last time here and show you, because I like to take my time and really show you every nook and cranny. You see how we got all the electrical outlets already in there, exactly where the customers wanted them. Okay, there's your electrical switches. You got your controller for your Bosch mini split. And again, just picture it all organized here. Got your little living room area, and put your little dining room table, and voila, do your cooking over there. Going on back down the hallway, you got your full bathroom. Okay, you got your full bathroom going here. They opted in for a walk-in shower. Now, of course, you can always do a tub, but a lot of our customers they're getting older, so they don't want to risk falling out of a tub, trying to get in and out of a tub. So they do a lot of these walk-in showers are very popular. And then you got your commode. They went with the little stainless steel sink. There's your mirror. And again, let me close this up here so you can see what the bathroom looks like. All privatized and closed up. And voila. Again, beautiful naughty pond all around. And last but not least, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? Here's your commode. And again, there is your walk-in shower. Got your light switch. And like I said, I got them running some electric to this one now because they got it folded up ready to ship. You'll notice this window here is all dark, and so is this window because we got the porch folded down for transportation. So that's why it's all dark. Obviously, you know, when the porch is folded up, it'd be nice and bright in here. There's your side window, there's your mini split. And then of course, this customer they opted in for their, for the closet right here. Nice, really nice size bedroom, which you could easily fit a king size bed in here. Over here in the closet, there's your closet there. There is your tankless instant water heater. And again, with that being that small, you got all that closet. You can maximize the space in the closet. And like I said, they've rigged up the electrical panel for me here to have the lights on. They got the wire running out the window for me. Because I said they temporarily wanted to make sure I had enough lighting in here to film the content. But this is your 200 amp electric box, all done up to code. And again, this is the El Chapo Muchacho. All right, guys, let's just say you're looking for a simple wood cabin. This is the one we call the El Chapo Muchacho 1.0. I'm gonna do a quick walkthrough of this one. I know everybody's busy. So this is an all wood cabin. It's a 14 by 40 with a 6 foot by 40 foot front porch. You got a 26 gauge metal tin roof. It's black with the black shutters to match. Okay, again, the dimensions is 14 by 40 with a 6 foot by 40 foot front porch. It does come with a porch swing to the left side of the front door. Okay, let me take y'all inside real quick. When you come inside, there you go. You walk through the front door, look to the left. Let me step back so you can see it all. There's your living room area there. We got some Amish furniture there just to fill up the space a little bit. And when you come over this way, got your double pane windows. Come over this way like this. This is where your little kitchenette area is gonna go. So we'll put your sink. You can see we're getting ready to install a sink over here. Sink will go right here. Refrigerator goes in this nook. Okay, got your microwave up top, little cabinet, or we can put more cabinets up there. And then here is where your refrigerator is gonna go on the right side. Okay, and then most folks will put, refrigerator over there, stove over here. Sorry, I got carried away for a second. So stove goes here, refrigerator goes here, sink goes here, microwave goes here. That's how they usually set it up. Okay, that way you got a little kitchenette, kind of open concept into your living room area. Again, you got the beams up there. And then as you go to the back, you got a hallway here. Door number one, you got your barn doors here, as you can see. This is gonna be a really good size, generous bathroom. We can put a window on the other back side of it if you want. Here, bedroom number one with the barn door on it. And then last but not least, put your master bedroom over here at the end. So again, just a 2-bed, 1 bath. This one is just $69,000 as is, or you can buy this one fully turnkey with electric, plumbing, heating, cooling, tubs, toilets, and sinks in it for $110,000. Beautiful cabin. Again, this is the one we call the El Chapo Muchacho 1.0. Look at them beautiful naughty pine floors. Give us a call. 812-595-4033. That's 812-595-4033. I love to brag on these wooden screen porches there, built by the Amish. Isn't that cool? Just not something you see every day. So let me step back again real quick so you can see this cabin in all its glory. And again, this is the one we call the El Chapo Muchacho 1.0. It's only $69,000 if you want to buy it as is and finish it yourself, or you can buy it $110,000 fully turnkey, move-in ready. Guys, hit the like, share, follow, subscribe, smash the button. Go follow us on social media. You can reach me at 812-595-4033. That's 812-595-4033. And again, this is the one we call El Chapo Muchacho 1.0. Y'all have a blessed day. There you go. All right, we're at Miss Becker's Craftsman cabin today. And look at this beautiful stained glass window she has here in the door. Isn't that beautiful? So again, you walk in through the front door, okay? Make your way to the left, and this is where she has the access down to their basement. And as you can see, this is where Miss Becker placed her access to the basement. So again, you come in through the front door, and voila. Now remember, this model is typically set up as a 2-bed, 2-bath, but in her case, she decided to make it up on this first floor, a 1-bed, 1-bath. So she has more living room space because she knew she was going to be making 2 more bedrooms down in the basement. Again, this is the Craftsman cabin, built by AmishBuiltCabins.com. Beautiful. Just a beautiful structure. As you can see, she has made it very homely, beautiful, all kinds of natural light. She insisted on having these screen doors throughout her home to keep the bugs out. So she's got a screen door there. She's got a screen door here off the living room going onto the huge deck on the back. And she's got a screen door here. As you can see, off of her bedroom here, going out to the back deck. Okay. Again, this is her master bedroom and her bathroom. Okay. Huge bathroom, by the way. Beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Okay. So again, guys, built by the Amish. We ship it nationwide. This is the one we call the Craftsman. We can do it as a 1-bed, 1-bath, as you can see here. But most folks, again, if they're not putting it on a basement, do this one as a 2-bed, 2-bath, or a 2-bed, 1.5 bath. But in her case, because she did the basement, she did this one as a 1-bed, 1-bath on this floor. Then you take the basement to go downstairs, where she's going to have another full bathroom and 2 more bedrooms downstairs. Again, let's take you out on the porch and show you how pretty this big porch is on the back, this big deck. And look at her Tennessee views, guys. Came all the way out here to film her cabin because I wanted you guys to see the Craftsman cabin in all its glory and how beautiful it is, and what the what the different creative ways you can finish this cabin. She's got her copper gutters and spouts and all, downspouts and all that. Got the D-log siding. Just a beautiful structure, guys. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely beautiful, guys. Look at this huge 8-foot porch. Absolutely massive. Look at that, guys. Absolutely beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Look at that porch. Huge porch. Let's take you inside here. As you can see, the porch is on a hinge system, so that's going to fold down for transportation. And all these railings are going to be taken out so we can transport this all over the country. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? Look at this craftsmanship, guys. Look at the craftsmanship. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, my goodness. Look at those stairs, guys. Wow. Wow. Talk about the dream cabin, right? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Got a spot under here for your doggy. I love my dog, little dog bone mat. Isn't that cute? No space is wasted here, guys. No space is wasted. Over here, okay, this will go, we put a back porch on here if you want. Let's open this up and see. Got a little back porch on it. Turn around, look at that. Got your cabinets, washer and dryer hookups right over here. Got your 200 amp electric already ready to roll. Got your electric ready to go there. Okay. Just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, that would put it for.
And then over here you got a bathroom. We don't have it wired up, but you can see here. Okay, oh, got some electric. We do have it wired up. Perfect. There you go. So there's a, there you go. We got a little closet here. There you go. Isn't that cool? Isn't that beautiful? Look at the quality. Look at the craftsmanship, guys. Look at the quality and look at the craftsmanship. Isn't that beautiful, guys? Just beautiful. Just beautiful. Again, look at this. Look at these views, guys. Look at these views. Look at these views. Isn't that beautiful? Amish built furniture.
Top one is the office
Isn't that beautiful? All kinds of natural light coming in. Okay. Isn't that beautiful? Look at those steps. Let's go up here and give you another view. Up here, look at that. Look at that, guys. Wow. Give me a call today, guys. Let's get you one of these beautiful Amish built cabins on your land. Give us a call. These are just beautiful. You go through this door up here in the lofted area, and this one has not been finished yet, but it can be. Just a beautiful home, guys. Just a beautiful home. Look at that. The brand new Big Bertha on the lot. Just shy of 950 square feet. 3 bedroom, 1 bath. This is the Big Bertha Baby 2.0. Got a 6 foot by 42 foot front porch. And then on the first floor is 14 by 42. Second floor is 14 by 32. So just shy of 950 square feet of living space. As you can see, beautiful porch that extends the whole front of Big Bertha Baby. Okay, now we are inside this pretty thing. Beautiful, beautiful. One modification we did on the 2.0 is now we got a handcrafted tabletop here with a little bit more features on it. Okay, you got your handcrafted kitchen cabinets. We got the barn door on there. That's going to go to where your restroom's going to be in your laundry room, right? You still got your door underneath the steps. Still got your second floor, except this time we enclosed one of the bedrooms up there and we kept one side open. Okay, so we got 2 bedrooms upstairs. We enclosed one side so y'all can kind of see what that looks like closed up. Kept the other side open. Okay, so y'all can let us know if you want them both open, both closed, one open, one closed, lots of options. There's your back door. There's your living room area. Okay, just like the original, but remember it's 10 foot longer on the first floor because, ooh, what's this? That's right, we got a master downstairs. A lot of our customers are baby boomers. They don't want to risk falling down them stairs, or a lot of folks just want to have a downstairs bedroom, right? So now let's go into the bedroom, and voila, we got a downstairs bedroom off of the living room. There's the master bedroom downstairs. dining room, kitchen, bathroom area / laundry room. And let's go upstairs. Once again, before we make it all the way upstairs, let me show you the catwalk. So you got a catwalk here that connects the 2 bedrooms together. So you go across the catwalk from 1 bedroom to the other. We kept this bedroom open, okay? And we kept this bedroom, we closed it off. So y'all can see we can do both. We can close them both off, or we can leave them both open, or close one and keep one open. So let's go in this one first. This one's huge. This side, this is above the living room area. Someone was asking me earlier today, can you get a California King on one side of the upstairs? And yes, you can. On this section here, you could get a California King bed right here. It's huge, okay? Clean as a whistle, baby. So we're in 1 bedroom. Remember, we can close that off if you want us to. And we got this one closed off. Let's go in it. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Look at that. So this is bedroom number 3. 1 bedroom downstairs, 2 bedrooms upstairs. Clean as a whistle. And let's show you what the backside looks like. I got to go way back. She's a big girl. Got to go way back. Like I said, 14 by 42 on the bottom, 14 by 32 on the top. Now, wouldn't this look so pretty on your land? Clean as a whistle, baby. All right, guys, this is one of the ones we got in inventory right now. We got the rustic El Chapo 1.0 in inventory, and then we got the modern El Chapo 2.0. As you can see, this got that pretty black board and batten siding with the knotty pine trim around the front window and door here. Just a beautiful structure. I'm gonna do a quick little walkthrough video. I only got about 3 minutes, so let me do a little, get you a couple angles on this one so you can see how pretty this one is. Now this one here, the shell like you see it is $75,000. It is available for immediate sale. And then if you want it turnkey, if you want the Amish to put the electric, plumbing, and all that into it, actually this has electric. So this comes with electric, and like you see here for $75,000. If you want everything else put into it, it's $125,000. Beautiful 6-foot by 40-foot front porch. The dimensions on the inside is 14 by 40, so you got 560 square feet. This one, instead of them doing the pine on the inside, these are beautiful birch plywood walls. We paint white. The Amish are all about using real wood, guys, so this isn't sheetrock that's going to crumble during transportation. This is actually real birch. And then you got the black Anderson double pane windows. These are actually Anderson windows, top of the line. Okay, so this is your living room area. You already got your GFIs. All you see are electrics already ran in here. Insulation's already in. You got your GFIs here. This is where your kitchen's going to go, your kitchenette. Then you got the open concept. You got all your lights up there already. Okay, you got your LEDs. Okay, you put your kitchen, stove, refrigerator, microwave on that wall. Electric's already ready. This is a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. As you go down the hallway, you got your pocket door here. That goes into bedroom 1. You can see you got your electrical panel already ready to go, plug and play. Go down the hallway a little bit more. This is where you're gonna put your bathroom, tub, toilet, and sink. And then you put your master bedroom over here. So again, if you just wanted to buy it like it is here, we got it for sale for $75,000. Like I said, fully insulated with electric, and it's got the lights, as you can see. All your switches are ready to go. Or we can finish it up for you and have the Amish come to my land. We can finish it up where it's got electric, plumbing, heating, cooling, tubs, toilets, and sinks. All the appliances for $125,000. So let me walk outside. I'm running out of time. I only got 3 minutes to do this video for Instagram. Let me show you one more view of it real quick before I let y'all go. Beautiful porch on it. Again, this one is available for immediate sale. Give us a call today at 812-595-4033. 812-595-4033.
Hey everybody, we are in the Rocky Model Park, RV Park model. We actually did a video for you all yesterday. We have one exactly like this. on the lot that I'm gonna get into the detail and talk about the differences and upgrades and stuff like that we can do. So if you guys haven't watched that video, go back and watch the video. That way you can see what I'm gonna talk about here. So from the very beginning, the one that we have on the lot, as you walk in, we have the kitchen just like this, but we do have a smaller living room and a bedroom right here. But to be honest, I fell in love with this one because it makes it really nice and spacious. I love it over here, and my son is really acting like he's so relaxed. But we did a drive and he's just chilling over here. But anyways, these are some of, I want to go over the upgrades because I love this one. This is actually, I think, for a customer that they made upgrades with the countertops. This is the quartz countertops, very cool. And if you guys remember the video we did yesterday and also can correct me if I'm wrong, I think we had shelves on this side.
Yeah, we had shelves kind of like this, but we didn't have full-blown kitchen cabinets like this.
Exactly, and that's what I was talking about yesterday, that you can turn these shelves into the cabinets. But
Yep.
some people like the static, which I do too. I think it just gives it a different vibe. It's really nice. And of course, the accent color makes all the difference. And in this one, actually, we have the same size stove, but we do have a little surprise over here. A little mini dishwasher comes handy.
Very handy. Can't go
Yes.
wrong with the dishwasher.
Exactly.
And something I wanted to point out as well, on the other model, it stops right here.
I think so.
But over
Okay.
here, they built an L-shaped island here, so that way you have a sitting room over here for your when you're having your meals. So you have two stools here, and now you have a spot to chill when you are eating your meal. Actually, I just noticed too, Nadia, could you?
Yes, I noticed that.
there's
And there's more storage.
some storage space there that I just noticed.
Nice and deep.
Yeah, so now you have
Very
another
cool. More
closet here
storage.
with more storage underneath the bar area. Okay, so super cool.
And look at this little nook over here to hang your clothes, store your shoes, or whatever you want to do. And it's the same color as the cabinets, just to bring everything together. And more cabinets up here. To be honest, there's plenty of cabinet space
Yep.
in this little RV model.
Yep.
And then again, I think everything else is the same as the one that we have on the lot currently, and that one.
Yeah,
is
just the
identical
color
as well.
scheme is
This
different.
Mhm.
They went with this kind of ocean, beachy, white and blue
Very
concept,
cool.
which I think really kind of looks it's almost like you're on a permanent vacation,
Yeah,
in
it
this.
feels truly like home. Or I think this makes a great Airbnb.
Absolutely.
investment if you want to do that, which a lot of our customers love that. A walk-in shower, another window over here, stackable washer and dryer.
Whirlpool, right? Top of the
Yes.
line brand.
Absolutely.
And the windows are Anderson windows. And again, take a look at this, guys. Look at this shot of this living room and how open, airy, and look at the
And all
colors.
the windows, really.
Yeah, lots. Again, when you're in a smaller space and you have a shed style roof on the front side, big windows, dark floors, white walls or light walls and a light ceiling, it's gonna make the space feel a lot more open, airy, and livable. Okay.